Media technologies were central to everything in my productions, research, planning, construction of the tasks and evaluation. Without media technologies, what I have achieved would be completely impossible. With the research, I was using the internet to research reviews and posters. I looked at the new moon. Without Google, I wouldn't have been able to research any of these. Also with the research, I was using YouTube. I use YouTube quite a lot. I used it to look at the short film, which I got quite a few of my ideas from, which was the black button, which I talked about earlier, and Run Loader Run. But also with research, my blog on WordPress was quite central. As I wrote all my ideas down, I kept on going back to look at my ideas. Without this, I may not have continued focused on my all three of my productions. Media technology also helped me with the planning stages. Obviously, when storyboarding, you have to use a still camera, or you need to use a still camera, so you can put the pictures which you drew into order in iMovie, which is another thing. And then I moved the finished animatic onto my blog, and it is the blog I looked at when I was trying to remember what shots I needed to do when, or if I needed to know what I was doing the next day, filming, etc. For the construction of my tasks, I obviously used a camera to film everything. Without that, there would be no main production. Editing happened in Final Cut. Here I added effects, or transition effects, and titles. For the review and for the poster, I used InDesign, and I never used InDesign before, but I used YouTube for a couple of tutorials about how to do basics. I found it quite easy. And finally, for the evaluation, which I'm doing now, I used a camera for the sound. Well, I only used the sound from it. I haven't used the video. Again, I used Final Cut to put all of these together. I took screenshots from my blog, which is easy using a Mac. I got permission, obviously, but I ripped music from a CD from Protect the Target to put their music underneath, just in the background. Sort of brings this evaluation together and stops from being boring. I used clips from the production, which is easy. I just imported the finished film, and I've been taking clips from there. Also, when I have shown bits of the review or bits of the posters, I put them into Photoshop, and I just use a brush tool to put circles around things, just to show people that's just what I'm talking about. Overall, I'd say media technology is paramount to doing anything like this. Without technology, there would be no media course. There'd be nothing to teach, really, and there'd be no productions.